Route 210 to... Welcome to Celestic Town. Let us heal our Pokemon. And then we can find Cynthia's grandmother. I feel like we have a good team. Okay. So, wait. One of these houses says Cynthia's grandmother, and I honestly don't. This is not her grandmother's house. I can't go down there. I kind of wish I could. Oh, that's Cynthia's grandmother. Is that? You can't blow this town out with a bomb. This is a kid's game. Are you gonna miss something? Yes, I am. You know, actually, no, I have, but I need to save soon because I haven't saved that much today. We've done a good chunk if you're still watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, this is a whole new video, a new part. But I need to make sure I don't lose my progress. I need more chocolate shake. I didn't even drink like half this. If it was mint, I would have drank this one. Also, probably put a lot of chocolate. Switch to Gyarados, because Gyarados is bite. Bite is good against. No, bite is good against psychic. Oh, I don't think it's effective against that. Although it also might be. Not very good. Well, we'll get stabbed from waterfall. Me one-shot it. Let's go. Yeah, I put too much chocolate in there, and I put the actual, like, what you're supposed to put in there. One shot or two shot because it's two. This one was Cynthia's grandmother. That is. You may see it. She's your granddaughter? Discovered now. I know. Take a look inside the ruins after I save because I don't want to lose my progress. Oh, that's the Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf. None of which are water types. I just saw some. I don't know. I don't think it technically would be cheating. If I was gonna be playing Scarlet, like for myself, to get the version exclusives in there that I could then trade over to Violet if I need those for the whatever monotype I will do next. Which I mean, I know you guys won't until I do it. I want to leave that as a surprise, or like do a story on Twitch or whatever for the typings. But I was thinking about doing where like I'll do like the mystery trades and you get like the hat like level 100 or like shiny or whatever. Find a Ditto and just like have the Ditto and a bunch of like other Pokemon I'm trying to breed with the Ditto, and then hatch like the level 5, I think it was what, level 5 or level 1 Pokemon then give it to myself through Pokemon Home if it's a whatever type that I need or will use, you know, then I can do that. Okay, wait. First, it's not. I think it is this system that has my OG. Yes, it is. There, I'm playing 2 games at once. I want to see if I can get my OG. Okay, this screen feels so small. No. I'm trying to go into my OG Switch to see if I can get my OG Save of Violet up. Put the Pokemon in Pokemon Home. Transfer them over to the save file that's on one of my other systems. I don't also might need a charge. Don't need Cyrus! How dare he? So I think it might need a charge. I think that's Cyrus, right? Yep, Cyrus! I seek the power to create a new world. It's actually pretty decent. The last game I played on here was Shield. Arceus. It's so fair. I have to link my Switch. Or unlink my Switch to... That's not fair. I wish I could have multiple Switches saved up to the... I was not paying attention to what she was saying. Her home. I have to go to her home. Okay. No. I gotta, because I must have to do like the family share or something, but I don't think I put my OLED in a case. I have a case for my Switch too, because I was not taking that out of my house until it had a case, and I don't think I've taken it out of the house when I got the case. And I did one battle, but I am doing this. This one has this one fails so much. I'm still gonna see what we can get for potion and whatnot. Oh, here. Hey, dude. Could also go underground for training, but I feel like we do that like every time. Oh, 85. I could also save my money for the outfit that I want. I might actually try that. I feel like we're gonna be good for the type. Oh, is this question 3? What? Oh, this is like, man, okay. What is 3 plus 5 plus 7? So 3 and 5 is 8 plus 7 is 15. Oh, so if we get them right, do we just like skip the trainers? That's kind of no fun, but I'm person in me wants to make sure I get all the things right. So 12 plus 28 is 40 because 1 and 2 is 3 and then 2 and 8 is 10 and you add the 20 and the 30 and the 10 together and equals 40. I want to battle the trainers, but I want to get these right. And if I have to use a calculator, I'm not against using a calculator. 3 times 13 has to be 39 because 3 times 10, like if you and yes, I'm teaching you math right now. So if you split 13 to 10 and 3, 3 times 10 is 30, 3 times 3 is 9, so that makes it 39. Yay. Math for the win. Who says math never came in handy? What is the first room's answer? 15. That was just too easy. Your psychic types. So, I mean, Gyarados could come in handy here because of the bite, dark type move. I want to know what region she came from because she said ever since I came from this region. She, right? Honestly, there's the Ace type gym leader in Scarlet and Violet. I could have sworn up and down that was a girl, but it's a guy. So like, I can't really tell. Like, this could be a very feminine looking guy. But with even with the body parts, could have gone through surgery. You never know. Okay, so ghost flying. For some reason, I always thought like water moves and stuff were good against flying. So, and we have stab with Bubble Beam, or Bubble Beam and Frying and Healing. And it could have a move where it hits us on contact. Like if we hit it on contact. I'm gonna switch out to Charlie because I feel like Charlie needs some love. The only girl on the team. And Bite will. I mean, we don't have stab with Bite, but Bite should be super effective. Plus, our ability to intimidate lowers their attack. Charlie girl! I want to see the Charlie boy. Oh, what was it? It's gotta be, no. I didn't even get to set up rain. Okay, I'm putting out Sam because then we can't get hit by his ghost type moves. We can set up Stealth Rocks, and we can Thunderbolt that sucker. If we don't die. Thank you. That means Gengar has the speed. I mean, Gengar is the fastest person. We need to go to Empoleon because Empoleon has the resistance against the Silver. Which I should have kept out. No. They knew I was gonna have a super weak. there. Thank you. Were you a ghost type and not psychic type? Because Dripflume is ghost, Gengar is ghost, Miss Makey is ghost. I could have sworn you were a psychic. A ghost. Excellent. Let's go. Never give up, no matter who. I see it. There's. I see like this audiobook. I need to see. I think it's like just under 2 hours. I have 1 hour and 50 minutes left of this book. Maybe finish it tonight after stream. Because then when I work on Tuesday, I work tomorrow, but I won't have a chance to listen to a book while I'm at work. Tuesday I will. Then I can start another book. And I do have a physical book I'm reading too. I just didn't read any of it today because I was working on thumbnails for future monotype challenges. We got our second badge today, which is technically our first for the YouTube video. There's 2 separate videos. Still, yay. What is it? Can I be 67? Does Palkia, is Palkia able to win channel? We don't have Palkia yet, but I want Palkia. Because why not? No, these like lifts remind me of the lifts in the Sword and Shield. I think, was it more so? And then the lifts in the Water Town in Scarvy. Cynthia, hey go, what up? Glad to see you. You're not easy to track down. Yep. You too, you did it to Ruins. I love this chibi animation, it's so cute. You know, actually this is sort of like off topic, but also on topic because it has to do with Pokemon. You know, when the OG Diamond and Pearl came out, I was in 7th grade. And I got Pearl, friend Ryan. I still see stuff about him because he's actually the mayor. And our friend Sarah, we all had either Diamond or Pearl. I had Pearl. I don't remember which they had. I started with Piplup. She started with Chimchar. He started with Turtwig. And we had the opportunity to actually play during school and visit each other's underground bases and all that stuff. But fast forward to when these games come out. I don't know what happened to Sarah because she had moved and didn't stay in touch. I didn't stay in touch with Ryan, but because he's mayor, I still like see stuff about him, see him in the parade occasionally. I don't think he remembers me. But when these games came out, there was a game store that has since closed down because I guess their location here in my town wasn't as popular as their other location. Plus there's like 2 other like used game stores in town that are more popular in my opinion and a lot nicer. They had shared a post. The mayor had gone in to get the games, and they had asked him what his favorite starter was, and I think he had to ask like which gen or like which region. They're like, oh, he's one of us. I'm like, yep, I know. I used to play games with him in middle school. I haven't even talked to him since middle school now that I think about it. But like, I have those, I guess, fond memories of that time. I kind of wish I still stayed in contact just because then not because of what he's doing now, but so I'd have somebody else to talk to about Pokemon IRL, because the people I talk to about video games now is just either about Fortnite, which I don't play that often. Saying that, I played a match on Friday and won. One match, first match, won. Yep. I want to see how much money we have. We just don't have enough money to get the thing. Like, we maybe talk about Slime Rancher, and that's a good chill game. Not really Stardew Valley. I do have friends like outside of like work that I talk to about games. And it's not the same because I feel like it's different games. And they're not like, I feel like not into it as much as like those specific games, not like into it as much as I am. Like, or they'll just do like one-word responses, just like whatever, you know, instead of just attempting either to like do the conversation or a thumbs up. Honestly, I think I'd rather do a thumbs up than one-word responses. That's just me. Pinion and Luminion. Don't know if they're that good. Then again, I've never used them. I just hear like if they're good or not good based off of some YouTube videos I watch. That's about it. You're pure water. I want to know. Yes, we need to name all the water Pokemon. You're female, so I'm gonna name you Jody. Because we're naming it all after supernatural characters. Why can't I? Yeah, why? I can't. Why can't I enter that name? Okay, what about Claire? What's wrong with the name Jody? It's a character in Supernatural in the later season. Before Bobby dies. Put you in box. I can solve. I can solve things. Come on, Jack. Oh. You know, rain dance also helps me, right? It'd be kind of cool if there was other, like, rain, not abilities, but like weather-related rain. Like rain effects that you can have when it's like doing the other moves. Right, there's like let's say it's raining. What if there was like a 5% chance of there also being like thunder or like static in the air? That would also increase the electric types. Because thunder, electric. Or like honestly, I don't know. It's the only thing I think of. There we go. Murals sounds and I am moving my six. Because why should I? Why should I? Okay, so I'm doing this way. I put it on my feet, right? And I'm gonna move over here, take my slippers off, move back, so I can put my feet on the rug. And then I get my knee or my pinky against the desk. And I heard my knuckle crack. So it's like, okay, now I gotta move. Yeah, I have to move the thing underneath the rug a little bit more. So far, it's okay. Does he use pack again? Really? And again, I can also like that shake tastes chocolatey. Well, because it is a chocolate shake. I can sit and just eat a pint of pure chocolate ice cream in one sitting, but I'm gonna have to like make myself drink the rest of that because it's so chocolatey. I just realized, so as of right, what is it? So Sunday? Oh, not Sunday. Today is Sunday. As of streaming this, I don't know what day it will be up when it goes up on YouTube. Wednesday. I was gonna say maybe Wednesday if it was nice out. Like otherwise, I could go for a walk in the morning. So I don't plan on streaming until early afternoon. I did it like that because if one of my favorite streamers is streaming, I want to watch their stream, and they usually will end it around the time I will start mine. So like, I wanted to be able to watch their streams if they do. But it looks like it's gonna be the low 50s. Next week, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put my AC in the window soon. Maybe, I don't know. Like next week, it's supposed to be in the 70s again. Well, this week too. Thursday, Tuesday, supposed to be in the 70s again, and unless it hits like 80s, 90s, then I really don't need my AC in. I also want to put it in before I need it, because that way when it happens and I do need it, it's ready and already in. So I just have like a basic window EC. And unlike last year, you guys shouldn't hear it on stream this year because of how I changed my settings. I'm hoping I don't have to put it in too bad. I will have to. Can't really tell, like, but where this board is, it's hanging on my fan. I have to move that fan so I can have that. I'd rather have that and have all my windows open before I put my AC in, if I can. Like I don't even use the AC in my car. I know it works. Actually, the only times I ever use the AC in my car is if I'm going through the car wash. It's hot out, and you have to roll your windows up. So then I'll put the AC on. But other than that, it stays off. And I'll just have my windows open. Because I like that breeze. So we could have a Wingull on our team, because it's water. But it would be duplicate typing with Gyarados, and I'd rather have a Gyarados than Wingull. However, do we have quick balls? Yes. And then we have to come and put them in. And only naming the water types, even if they're not on the team. I just realized how much Scarfy. When I get to Violet for a monotype challenge, how many options we'll have? I think what I'm gonna do is if I do like monotype challenges for Scarlet Violet, I'm gonna do them all in Violet. But if I want a Scarlet exclusive, I'll use that like for myself and like get the exclusives on there and save up. Or not save up, but like gather all the exclusives. And then be able to like send them over. And then when I would reset Violet for each time for different challenges, save the Pokemon I'd want to keep, like Pokemons that would be like on the end teams, legendaries, shinies, my favorites. Put those into Pokemon Home, bring them over to Scarlet. Or just keep them in Pokemon Home, I don't know. Probably just, I don't know, but like, do that. And then if I want to save like a specific one, like say I did a fire monotype challenge for Violet, and I want to do Amarouge. Amarouge is a Scarlet exclusive, so I would have to either like train up or like get like a level 1 Charcadet, or Charcadet through breeding, evolve it with the auspicious armor. I think it's auspicious armor, and put it in Pokemon Home, and then put it in Violet. And then I mean, it doesn't sound like it's that much. I would have to pay the premium for Pokemon Home again. I might do the year. I don't know. Like whenever I get closer to actually doing a Violet monotype challenge, I'll get that all together. Not as of like right now, I don't plan on. I mean, I already decided that Violet's gonna be my next monotype challenge game. I have decided. Oh, it's between honestly 3 different typings. I was either gonna do grass, ghost, or dark. So like those are like I'm sort of thinking about. I'm not going to tell you which one I'm leaning towards, although I do, if you paid attention. Oh, sorry. Hello, I just saw the I don't have my chat actually like where it's normally is. But let me move it back over. Hi. Oh, that's too big. Such a Alright. That was a bad joke. I do that like way too often. Hello. What? I have... Yeah, that notebook over here. This has like all my current notes for my like, future monotype challenges. Except for the switch. For Scarlet, Violet, Sword, Shield, CA, and Arceus. But not for like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, XY. Although I think they missed the opportunity to do a Pokemon Z. But I have a rough draft. Well, not a rough draft. I kind of like it. I might change it up a little bit. A thumbnail for if I... For one of the typings I will do. So, I'm doing like... YouTube's gonna know if I put it up. So, I have this background that I made just for the monotype challenges. This one specifically for the one we're doing right now. And I'm doing backgrounds, like pre-planning backgrounds for other monotype challenges. So I can show them on here or on Twitch and use them as thumbnails for the YouTube videos. I have one possible one for Ghost, for Scarlet, Violet, or for Violet. I don't know if I'll do any more changes, but I do have one set for grass. I want to do fire. I don't know how I'll do dark. My Ghost one has purple. And dark, I feel like would just be kind of like black or gray, and I don't know if that'll fit. Or I don't want to be like repetitive as much as I can with the colors in the background for them. But I'm trying to do the ones like where I know like what colors I would want them to be. I think maybe the next one I'll play around with would be fire. Just because I could do like little flames and could do maybe like red and orange in there. That could be interesting because I want the background color to relate to the typing of the whatever Pokemon typing we're doing for that challenge. Which is why this one has white and mostly blues. And I want to do like the logo of the typing or whatever, and a Pokemon that relates to that typing that we'll probably see a lot of in that series or that challenge run. But I feel like it would have to be in that generation, maybe not specifically that generation, but showing up like in that game. So like, you didn't want me to put like a Mudkip in the water monotype challenge ones because obviously like we're not using Mudkip, we're using Piplup. At the same time, like, also don't want to like, if I did, let's say Arceus for an example, and I did Ghost Fire, Typhlosion. So then like, say I put Typhlosion in the picture for this thumbnail for fire. I don't want to put them again in there for the Ghost. So like, maybe do like Drifloon or Dusclops, some like that. Enclave shitty. Here's a gem. Oh, are we doing another deal? Okay, how much money do I got? Oh, I still don't have enough for that one outfit because it's like 120,000 in Fail soon. Yeah, fail soon. Maybe if we are able to battle. I told myself I wasn't going to grind through this game, and we're already going on like the fifth gym? Sixth gym? I think it's the sixth gym. I say I gotta double check because we got 2 gym badges already. Yeah, so this is gonna be our 5th gym already. I don't want to grind at this game. Oh, that's not my button. Yeah, this could be a... Wait. This is our 6th gym already. Well... Oh, so far from me not wanting to grind the game. Oh well. I mean, for YouTube, it's gonna be multiple parts. So like, fine, Twitch. You guys get to shred. Okay, I feel like the caffeine is finally like hit me. So we named Light. I'm gonna name all the rivals that we can Light after the character in Death Note. And then, at least for this one, we're naming all the characters after people from Supernatural. I was thinking about each time we do a monotype challenge, put Typhlosion in every thumbnail. Honestly, weirdly enough, I don't use Typhlosion all that often. He's not even our lead in the current Arceus playthrough. I think we went with Rowlet this time. The first time we went with Oshawott. I looked in the past pods. So if I do a 3rd playthrough of Arceus, which probably won't either be next year or later this year, I would either do the Fire or Ghost if I did monotyping, because I don't want to ditch the starter. Typhlosion would probably be the Fire one. I feel like the color, if I do purple in the background, it wouldn't clash as much with... I don't know. That's not for a while yet, so I'm not too worried. Oh, actually, does give me an idea. If I did the ghost monotype challenge in Violet, I could bring... or get a Hisuian Typhlosion into Scarlet, because I'm using to save version exclusives and to breed Pokemon to bring over to Violet for the challenges. And I could bring it into Scarlet, breed, and then put it in Violet. But then that would still double up if I did that, because I would be using Fuecoco for the starter, which does get into Ghost Fire, the Fire Ghost with Skeldurge. And I already wanted to do Cerulege, and I don't need 3 Ghost Fires on the team. And honestly, I'd rather have Cerulege because I just like how it looks, and I've used it a bunch. Typhlosion's a Gen 2 starter. I mean, I would have to look it up because I know he wouldn't have the ghost typing in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I would have to... I don't know if there's that many ghost fire types in that one. So I do have the rock that I knew to play those. There are... Wait. That's... I gotta probably say how many... Fired Pokemon. I mean, there are enough to do a fire type mono type challenge for Heart Gold Soul Silver. Well, Violet. Vulpix is only in Heart Gold. And I want to see where I am in my actual, like... Oh. Wait, now I gotta look. Do I still have my OG Heart Gold system? Be quicker if I just go the other way around. Those are the Game Boy Advance. Sapphire, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Emerald, Pokemon Pinball. Here are the DS games. The regular DS ones, not the 3DS ones. Once I get a display shelf, I'm putting them all in there. Ooh, I do have Heart Gold. I have Platinum, Pearl, White, Soul Silver. I think I bought Heart Gold and Soul Silver as a dual pack when it originally came out and with the Pokewalkers. Pokemon Ranger, Mystery Dungeon, Mystery Dungeon. Wait, that means I never played Pokemon Black. That feels odd. No, wait, maybe I played Black too. That would explain more. I have a case over there with other Pokemon games in it too. But those are the 3DS ones. Which I also have as ROMs on the computer. But I do want to go and see if that is my OG Pearl. To see like what games I have or what Pokemon I have on there. Downside is I never downloaded Pokemon Bank, so I can't transfer them unless I get a hacked DS. I just want to see what Pokemon does. No, it does. I don't know, because we have, I mean, that would still be stab. It says it targets HP in half, and I'm pretty sure we wouldn't get more because it's stab. And we could, but I kind of like our setup. So, like, I like Sammy's setup. Just because it has a hazard, it has 2 stab moves, and then Thunderbolt. So if we go against Water type, it can use Thunderbolt. I need to teach Gyarados Charlie. If flying type moves, so we'd have 2 stab moves. Oh, I just thought of something. 2 options if I did a ZA monotype challenge. You'd have to play on the Switch 2 because that's I got the Switch 2 edition. I couldn't like play on even if I played it on another Switch, I'd have to switch out the dock, and that sounds like too much work to play the 2. But I could either do, because I wanted to make sure whatever Pokemon are on the team are dual types and can Mega. I think I had a list for the water. If only Dragalge kept its water type and didn't replace it with Dragon, then I could use it on a water team. I had looked it up like multiple times. I'll look here. Secondary taping. Oh, I had different. Oh no, if I did Arceus, there's not a lot of fire dual types. I'd have to do Ghost and then have Cyndaquil or Typhlosion. I know I have in here somewhere with VA. I think I had it between Water and Fire. On the playthrough we did, which I haven't really gone back to lately. Because I did a lot of the DLC off stream. I'd still need to get Kyogre and Groudon and like finish the stuff for the DLC. And I guess YouTube is gonna be happy and get 2 badges on 1 video today. But I have it between Water and Fire. I guess I was leaning towards fire because I had that circled. Because I don't know why. But probably because I don't remember using Tepig that often. That is one of the starters. Whether it's that or Totodile, and I use Totodile a lot. Like when I would do like my original like gold and silver playthroughs. Just because I don't know, I like I see steel type. He's steel. I thought he was a fighting type. Should still be good. Can't use this. We'll have stab. We're good. Even if we're not, we can get Gyarados in there for a quick fire blast. Oh, he has 30. But like I was looking through. Oh, because we're different typings, or like I was looking at the Pokemon DB for the games that I have specifically right now for the ones on the Switch. I didn't really look through like the other versions, mainly because I wanted to actually no black, white, X, Y, Alpha Sapphire, and all that would have the special split, but I wanted to stick at least like for the ones on the Switch first to see, like, fill out the options and seeing like what I could do for monotype challenges with that, where I could keep the starter. And I know I'm not doing... I want to do Sword with the Shield gameplay from August. I did at the end of August. Because that was when I originally did a... Because I made Affiliate at the beginning of August. So at the end of August, I did like a celebration stream. I did 12 hours. I did 6 in the morning, took a break. I think went for a walk for lunch, came back and did another 6 hours. And we did, I think the second half, we played Shield. We beat Shield in like 4 parts, which I think that's what's going to happen on stream for Pearl. And I don't know which spots go where, so we'll see. And... So I'm gonna, in those VODs I forgot I still had on my computer. So those are just going up on YouTube, like, I think starting Thursday. By the time this goes up on YouTube, they'll already have, at least the first part will already been up, I think. I know I have it all like sort of on a separate like picture thing planned. That. So like I'm waiting to do like a Sword monotype challenge playthrough. I'm also going to be waiting to do either Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee for a monotype challenge. We could do like Fire Red or Leaf Green on the Switch. At the same time, I could also play it as an emulator on my computer. I'm trying to wait for those. But I had originally planned, like, I think I was talking through either the last part or like the first part when I was doing the mono, that if I did Pikachu's electric, I would have to do electric type if I didn't want to give up my starter. However, there's not that many electric types. There's Pikachu, Jolteon, Zapdos, Electabuzz, Magneton, Electrode. So there, I mean, there's enough to make a full team. And some of them won't show up until later on, like Zapdos. And again, I don't know if the legendary birds are all that. I hardly use them anymore, so I just catch them to say I caught them. And if I did Eevee, Eevee's normal. They would have will be, I think the only weakness is fighting. And then so we'd have Eevee, I think Kangaskhan, I think we said Kangaskhan, Chansey. Like there's so many more options. Just a lot of those I use. Like, no, honestly, I kind of was thinking about doing a grass type, like Johto monotype challenge. Just because it would give me an excuse to use Sunflora, which I've never really used. That's not it. Honestly, I forgot like how. I'll be surprised if I can look the. Well, this is actually honestly easier than the like teleporters in Sabrina's gym in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. What other games? I'm like thinking Pokemon. I mean, I haven't really done. I don't think I've done champions on stream. I don't know if I'd want to do like a monotype challenge on there because it'd be kind of difficult because there's no actual gyms. Well, I still need to make a list for like Sun and Moon. Although I might go like Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun, depending on exclusives. I am, or was, I haven't played it in like a week or two, doing a playthrough for Pokemon Sun. I have a story about that now that I'm thinking about it. So, before I had the digital copy of Pokemon Sun, because I think around that time I started ordering the digital copies instead of getting them, like, I would always pre-order them through GameStop, and then GameStop wouldn't get them in right away, and I'd wanted to play that because I was impatient. So I would just get the digital copies or order from Amazon. And the digital copy, I think I was, because that's a 3DS game, I think I had it on like my OG 3DS, which I got as a present for myself using my graduation money in 2012, because I am old. And then again, I'm not that old, I'm just like the second oldest person at my job out of everybody. But I think I was transferring save data over and accidentally deleted all of my save file for Sun. And I was so sad that I haven't really touched the game. Well, I think I was trying to play it and then I was like, no, I don't like it. I'm not playing it. And I started like replaying it, like actually playing it, trying to do like actual team. And I think I have 3 or 4 totem Pokemon done. I was even playing D-Dance. Sorry. I'm getting rid of Rain Dance because I want D-Dance. D-Dance will help us. I was waiting for it to learn D-Dance. And I never would use D-Dance until like I started thinking strategically after watching YouTube videos from like Nintendo and like all his friends. And like what? Patters and Game Boy Loop and United Gamer and all his other friends. Like that's how I'm like learning the strategicness, is just like watching them. And they're younger than me and they play up more strategic than I do. So that means I've been playing Pokemon longer than them. Well, actually, no, not by much, because they're only like a few years younger than me. Or at least Vinny is, because I think he just turned 30. It feels weird, like. So one person freaking. Fine does not have stab. You are a special attacker. You already have. Rain Dance powers up the moves of water type moves. Plus, we already have stab bonus. Where that one helps you with your HP. Well, I mean, that comes in handy. And you're physical. You need a special move, water move. I'm gonna have to look at my. I want you to at least keep one fairy type move so we have some coverage against dragons if we come across it. And I want to see if I can look at my TMs to see if I have a special water type move that Adam can learn. Because then we have the stab bonus plus the rain dance bonus. Grass, fairy. Water surf is special. Well, let's see what else. Otherwise, but we'll teach him surf. Brian can't learn it. So you're learning surf. Where is it? Right there. No. So I'm gonna replace Aquatail because it's physical. I wanted Adam to learn a special move since he is a special. His special is higher by 6. So then we'll have the special attack, the stab. I want to keep Aqua Wing so we have the heal option. We're gonna get rid of Aquatail. Plus, Surf has the same power. It's just more accuracy and more PP. So it's like. Plus, we have the the special stuff too. Save that so I don't lose the progress. Bye. That's awesome. Don't know if I'm even going the right way. If I am doing this and without looking and getting this all right without looking. I will be surprised. So now we'll have, if we can get the rain dance up. Dude, if we had a double with Adam and Charlie, we would have... Charlie would be powerful. We could set up the rain dance. We would have D-dance. And then... Stab on top of that. Doing this makes me really want to do the other typing. I wonder. I mean, some of them I would have to give up the starter for. They're doing monotype challenges for every type, current type of Pokemon, because we have 18 different types. In order to do a lot of these, I would have to use Scarlet or Violet. Because like it can't go to like Gen 1 and like. I mean. Could if I did Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. But I couldn't go like otherwise like Gen 1 or Gen 2 and use fairy types. I just like went wherever and I got up here. Damn. Okay. So either that's like muscle memory or I feel like there's probably just muscle memory. It's like... I don't remember if it is in Heart Gold or Soul Silver. But the ice cave before one of the gyms where you'd have to like... You're just sliding between the rocks and trying to get to the other end. I have a feeling that if I did that, I can figure out like less than 15 minutes out of muscle memory. Because the first time I ever did that cave... by myself. I remember very specifically. Somewhere before 5th grade. Because the person I would... talk to, or that would help me through it. That's like around the time I stopped talking to them, and I didn't want to ask for them, even though they did live in the neighborhood. I didn't want to go over and be like, hey, like, help me with this or whatever. And we'll still Pokemon Go first. I think that's what Trick Room was. I only barely know about Trick Room from watching people on YouTube. We don't get affected because I should have started with for Barrel to set up Stealth Rocks. I mean, I could still start like going like off topic. Well, sort of off, but also on topic. I'm gonna switch just so I can set up Stealth Rocks. I know we'll get damage from Sandstorm, but it should only last a few turns. Celix, I feel like is gonna have. So, the thing, trying to do this one handed, with the ice little cave thing in Johto, that was my first, we would like usually like play Pokemon together. I don't think I knew the concept at the time about like trading your Pokemon. So I was like, oh, I'm done with this, I want to restart it, so reset the save and then did it that way. And now, knowing I can save Pokemon, well, and before that it was also saved to the cartridge, not the system. At least for Nintendo. I think the other, like, Nintendo, the PSP, the portable PlayStation had to the system, but not the game. Usually, like, I think like the old school, well, even like the older like Nintendo things, like the 64 was saved to the actual game and not the system until the Switch, I think. No, the DS, because I think not the DS, but like the 3DS, because you could do a memory card and it would save to the system. And not necessarily the game itself. And that's if like the OG like battery would work. I'm sending in Dean. Because Dean has a resistance against the electric with the ground type. It would have been cooler. Actually, no, I think I like this pink better than the third. We should so either you're going to use a potion next turn, or you're going to kill me. 15 damage. Water Pulse is a chance of confusion, and we are stabbed. And it was a crit. It does what, 1.5 more damage? Something like that. Okay, so we may have only cheated with like one gym. That was Gardenia. But all the other gyms, we've been doing good. It's just the water Pokemon. I am just pleasantly surprised. Not gonna lie, like, because usually I will have like multiple Pokemon, like, and with obviously with different typings to cover up like whatever typings we may come across. But I think with using dual typing, that does like trying to stick to only like dual types, that does kind of like help with that too. Damn. Lash Cunning. Heal. I feel like I missed a trainer or two in the gym. I don't remember where they would have. Hey, Light, what up, dude? You have your death note? Don't tell. I won't tell Ryuk if you lost it. Well, I feel like I need to. Is it the library? Yeah, well, we'll save that. I want to heal first. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes. She hopes we come again, which means she wants us to harm our Pokemon and come back. We only had like 3 Pokemon in the entire gym that actually did something. That's kind of cool. I mean,